Hiya, this is Netty and welcome to another episode of Sqaishey's Castle. So today we are working on our farmland. So I did mention an idea for that last week where I wanted a dirt planet with plants growing on it. So we don't know how this is going to go. It's either going to go really well or really bad, but I did want a mixture of planets and everything looking like really different. I've become a pro at building the sphere. I know normally I have an image of it. This time I did not. I actually built it from memory, so I'm kind of quite proud of myself. It's a new step for me. I think I would need like a little prompt each time. Like I'd just have to have a quick glance at one and then I can work it out from there. I do make a few mistakes, but we made those changes. It's fine, guys. It's fine. But yeah, so this is a dirt one, which we're going to add some different colours into it as well, because obviously at the moment it looks a little bit dull, just being like a brown floating planet, I guess. So we'll add a bit of colour, a little bit of light, as well as hopefully the plants growing on it. So I'm feeling not a carrot, but I'm feeling carrots should be on it, because obviously the top of the carrot is so vibrant and green, whereas with wheat, once it's grown, it's kind of like that dusky kind of yellow, which I don't think will be that vibrant on the actual planet itself. And I want to add pumpkins to the other planet we've got with the magma on it. But last time it wouldn't work, and a lot of you guys said in the comments it wasn't because of the water, it was actually because there's not enough light over there. I thought because the block is kind of slightly lit, that would be enough light, but apparently it wasn't. So we're going to give that a try. Again, we don't know how that's going to turn out. But we are making our way through the list. We're going to be working on our throne room a bit today as well. Just adding a throne. I haven't finished the trapdoor yet. Obviously, we had a few problems with that. I need to revisit that at some point and properly work it out. I'm sat on my... Sorry, I'm going really low in my camera now. I'm sat on my foot and my pyjama trousers are too long for me. And they're quite stretchy. And yes, that is, I'm wearing pyjamas, guys. I'm going to move the camera a bit just so it's a little bit lower. Am I more in shot? That's amazing what a difference that makes. Sitting on my foot, I've just gone down. I just dropped in the camera. But yeah, where they're like stretchy, as I pull my foot out, I was still sat on the trousers, so I was kind of trapped a little bit. But yeah, so here we're adding a bit of light, learning from our mistakes of the other one, adding the water as well. We're just going to plant something just to see if the things ping out again. Look, it's fine. We can continue. So adding water, light, and we'll add some colour. I did make a lot of mess whilst adding the water, I have to admit. We got it wrong a few times, but it's okay in the end. Obviously, we actually haven't finished the sphere yet. This is me just kind of gauging like if it's working before I spend ages finishing it all. So this episode, it was quite... I do quite long recordings for this, so... even though it doesn't look like I've achieved that much, I'm going to sneeze. I think I'm getting ill at the moment. Oh, is it coming? No, I think it's passed. I think it's passed. I don't know if I'm ill, whether I have hay fever or whether I'm allergic to the cats. All of those options are a possibility. I never normally get hay fever though. My mum gets it really bad, but I don't. I've never had it before, unless I always have, and I've just never really realised that's what it is. But I do think I might be allergic to the cats. Like if I go away for the day, I'm fine and I won't sneeze all day, but when I'm at home I'm just constantly sneezing. I feel really weird because I'm looking over there, but that's where the footage is of what I've built, whereas you guys are there, and that's there. But yeah, look, it's actually kind of coming together. You can see a bit of the colour. We've got the emerald block, the glowstone block, and then the green from the top of the carrots, which is really good. I think it's starting to come together. It's looking nice. And I'm interested to know how Sqaishey is going to access her farmland, because obviously if she actually wants to get, look at that, super quick placing, not even a spillage of water there. Yeah, but I'm intrigued to see how Sqaishey is going to actually access her farm. I'm not doing any sort of ladder or way up there or anything. She might not even notice. Someone else made a suggestion in the comments about having a chest inside one of the planets and having like some really cool treats in there. which could be quite good because it would almost be like a hidden gift. And like, I doubt Sqaishey would even really think to look inside, but just on the off chance she does, it'll be quite good if there's like something hidden inside. It's like a super extra, an extra little surprise. But yeah, look, so the top, it almost looks like it's got hair. The planet's got a little bit of hair on top of its head, but I'm kind of liking it. The image in my head, it doesn't look exactly like, I was imagining a lot more green, but obviously we can't actually place it everywhere. I've decided as well, I quite like having the blue showing as well. So on some of the blocks we're having it that you can actually see the water rather than it being tucked down behind. I think that kind of just adds a little bit more vibrance to it. But here it is. This is our beautiful, beautiful planet. Adding more green, a bit more colour. It is still a bit bland, isn't it? A little bit more colour. That looks a bit nicer, because originally it was just like the single blocks, wasn't it? And I'm not really feeling it that much. How's Sqaishey doing on her build as well? You got to let me know. Has she achieved? Look, that stands out quite. I think it actually stands out more than some of the others. And now we're adding glowstone to this one here. Then we can add our pumpkins in. But yeah, let me know how Sqaishey is doing. I want to know how many of the items she's ticked off, because I think we've actually ticked off quite a few, although the rooms aren't quite finished. So like today we would have finished the throne, although I do want to add more to like the throne room. Courtyard is completely ticked off, and the pony party is ticked off, but we've got so much more to do. And then obviously now farmland is ticked off. Whether it's being conventional farm or not. I want to look back, maybe we'll look back at the end and see if the pumpkins have actually grown, to see if the pumpkins are on there. That's what we'll do, because when I actually do the final, it's normally not on the day that I actually recorded it. So hopefully the pumpkins will be beautiful and all grown and looking great. I don't know how they will look though, because they're obviously a block themselves, so it might change the shape of it too much. So the throne, I want to be vibrant. I want it to be big. I want Sqaishey to be able to sit there and feel important. Because she's a duck, I think yellow, so the gold will be really nice. And because of her ducky eyes, but also in real life as well, her eyes, I want like it to be yellow and blue. That's what we're going for, because of her blue eye, beautiful blue eyes, and her yellow ducky skin. So that's the kind of color theme we're going with here. Maybe we should change the floor at some point as well, to kind of like rather from lapis. I don't know, I do like the dark blue floor though, and especially because there's obviously the water below and stuff. Let me know what you think on the floor, whether keep it lapis or something else. I think we're gonna have to add plants and stuff in this room as well. I think it's still so empty. The wall needs to be jazzed up a little bit, especially from when Sqaishey's like sat on the throne looking out. At the moment it's a bit bland, and we'll fix the trapdoor, but that's our little throne. But we're going to add detail now, a little bit of detail. So we're going to add some item frames, and I'm actually going to change out the blue wall. I'm not really feeling the blue wall. We're going to put in some beautiful bright yellow flowers in, just to go with the gold, just to tie that in a little bit more. And then this is what I'm feeling instead of the light blue. Let me know your preference. I can change it back if you think the light blue was better. I tell you what, that makes it go with the floor a bit more as well, doesn't it? We want to be able to get some natural light in. That's obviously very important. It lights up the room so much more, and we're keeping it yellow as well to go along with the theme of the room, I guess. But yeah, I think we need to work out as well how many we have done, because I keep forgetting like what the items are that we have to do, and whatnot. And this is just adding a little bit of light into the room. This isn't anything fancy. We just want it so it glows a little bit. One more, come on Netty. There we go. Right, let's go and work out the signs. So pony party, tick, done. Courtyard, tick, done. They're the two things that we actually have all done. Throne room, throne is done, but the room isn't, I guess. At the lake, we're in a lake anyway, so that's perfect. Armory we haven't done. Kitchen we haven't done. farmland we can now tick. That's good. Watchtower we can tick. Although we do have to change the way up there. That's something I need to change. Games room, no, not done. Dungeon, no, not done. And then of course jungle, tick, and space, tick. So here we have it. We have achieved our farmland, and of course we have our fantastic throne room. Oh, we missed. I thought we were going to drop in then. But yeah, we've got our throne room, which is looking beautiful. We just need to fix the trapdoor and make this area look a little bit more interesting, because there's no point having a throne room with just a throne in it. There should be other stuff in that room. So we'll work on something there later on. But as you could see, we've actually achieved a fair amount of what we need to achieve. So I'm quite pleased with that. But I guess that is it then for today. So guys, thank you very, very much for joining me today, and we'll see you all next week. Bye!